Okay. So, I don't know how this is gonna go because I'm pretty sure this is a like a bullet hell type game. And I am not good at those. But we're gonna mess around and find out. It looks fun. Alright, let's make sure all this stuff is good. We do have the option for a larger UI and a larger HUD if it is too small, so that is good to know. Let's get started. Normal difficulty. There's no easy. Oh boy. Okay. Normal it is. Normal it is. Ooh. Graphics are pretty. It seems very loud.
Margaret awoke, startled,
Very loud.
a cold sweat clinging to her. She gathered her thoughts. Aged wood creaked, echoing through the quiet rooms. Near the house stood a shrine to Rhea Dana, goddess and daughter of the land, of Rhea and a being of comfort. Margaret sought answers. But the goddess did not speak. There was only the faint whisper of something dark, something hungry. The old seer's bones felt the weight of their age as she climbed. The only thought on her mind, has it begun again? John's mission would be a simple one. He was to investigate Rhea's greatest shrine. His mother presented him with a fresh divinity shard. From his brother came a newly sharpened sword. His wife gave him a kiss, and his daughter's hugs were full of reason to return home safe.
Okay, let's turn down the sound, because wow. Did not expect it to be that loud. Let's try that, see how that is. Okay, WSD to move. Cool. I'm liking the graphics.
Rhea, a land long forgotten, a place of unimaginable beauty.
How's the audio now, chat? Is that better? Seems a little more reasonable on my side, at least. What is that? Shift is shield. Okay, that's weird.
It first appeared as sludge given life,
good.
slithering
Good.
creatures, small and vile.
John uses his sword to attack foes. Press to use your primary attack. Okay. Okay, well, I already can't aim, so that's great. Okay. We're kind of like Diablo in directionality here, as far as attack direction, so that's cool. Evade attacks at the right time to avoid incoming damage. The evade bar under a character's feet shows when they can evade. Press spacebar. Oh, okay. Okay, we have no idea what these are. That's the second one we've stepped on and it's glowed. Oh no. Piggy's dead. Porcupine's dead.
A wall, impeding further progress. A battle was certain.
Special ability. Oh, yeah. We knew about that. Okay. Oh. I probably have to just look the right direction for that to work properly. Owie. My voice is a little low compared to... Oh, well. Here. Maybe if I move over. Is that a little better? That could also be true, yeah. The Bergsons... The Bergsons? Is that us? Use their shard of life to cleanse corrupted objects. Press F to interact. Okay.
Banished by light itself, the corruption abated, leaving the shard cold in hand, dark, in need of life.
Okay. Greater chests require a gemstone to open. Gemstones are found in different places, like this animal corpse. That poor llama.
The shard grew warm, humming softly from the harnessed energy. The shard grew warm, humming softly from the harnessed energy.
I don't know why I just repeated that, but alright. Atar's ignition. Damaged enemies burn in fire. That sounds fun. A divine grace. A powerful item that aids you with a buff. Okay.
Before him was now one more dangerous than those that came before.
Oh boy. Yep. Ow. Whoa. Gain XP as you kill enemies. When reaching a certain amount of XP, you will gain a skill point. You can use skill points to upgrade your abilities in the skill tree. Press tab to open the skill tree. Okay. Gain a skill point when you gain enough XP. Yep. Spend skill points to learn new skills. Yep. Selected abilities description can be seen on the right panel. Yep. Press spacebar on the available skill to learn it. Okay. Upgrade Heaven's Strike. No, I don't. Oh, I don't get an option. Okay. More skills become available as you spend more skill points. Tab to close the tree. Okay. Shield of Thorns. That's kind of cool. Okay. Okie dokie. There's another little glowy spot. Wonder if those are maybe checkpoints? Possibly.
Goblins, a familiar threat, albeit farther out than usual.
Try your newly learned skill. Press. What is that? That's right mouse to use secondary attack. That was pretty cool. Oh, they have like lightning reload crossbows. Jeez. Ouch. That was a little painful.
Magnificent, but dangerous. A land of love found and of love lost.
Love the art style. Super cool. What's this back here?
Before him was sacred ground, left untouched in days gone by.
Let's go back here. I feel like I missed something back here.
Inherently violent and ill-bathed, the goblins were an unfocused but constant threat.
Okay. We didn't miss anything major. Just a couple goblins. See what this fancy thing is.
Remaining calm and collected, the shock of his heart-skipping beats was concealed in expert fashion. Before him stood Linda, his eldest daughter, with bow and quiver at the ready, determined to do her part.
Wait, what? Morning, Mike. Electrocalypse. Electrocalypse? Hard to say. Create a temporary aura that damages nearby enemies with Q. Okay. Interesting. Wait, is she gonna follow me, or is she... Oh. Okay. I didn't realize we got, like a party. That's cool. Divine Relic. A Divine Relic, a gift from the gods. Use it in a fight to turn the tide in your favor. Press Q to unleash the Divine Relic's power. Okay. Wow. That seemed a little OP. Dang.
Before the Guardians were not beasts feeding, but monsters consuming, destroying others. They corrupted and distorted, creating even more hungry husks.
This narrator is fantastic.
Both father and daughter gathered their thoughts.
Darkest
their
Dungeon
hearts
vibes?
heavier
Yeah,
than
for
before.
sure.
How would they explain what they had witnessed? The ancient tree had been cut down.
I did remember to tweet.
Together, father and daughter described the horror, creatures dripping with decay that slithered into bodies stuck between life and death to bolster their ranks.
I know, right?
Grandma Margaret confirmed what they all feared. It was the corruption. A cruel entity spoken of only with hushed voices. An ocean of darkness that flowed from the top of Mount Morta. And the Bergsons' duty was to stand against this devouring deluge of death.
That sounds like a crappy
Kevin
deal.
was also eager to do his part in the family's fight, especially when his older brother Mark was off somewhere. He was as much a guardian of their mountain home as any of them. She stood. If they were to reach the summit and destroy this evil, as the Bergsons of old had done in the past, they would need the assistance of the sanctuary.
Yo, Granny had access to the Batcave. Wow.
Given to the Bergsons by Rhea herself, the sanctuary was a gateway to the mysterious lands around the mountain. Margaret pointed to the huge crystal at the center of the den, revealing their next task: to activate it and open the way to the source of the corruption. And once Rhea's 3 spirits are gathered on the grounds, the only gate to the top of Mount Morta will open in this chamber. By himself, or with the assistance of those who loved him, John needed to gather the 3 spirits from their lands. Without them, he would not be able to stem the flow of the corruption.
Cool. Return home. Okay. So what does returning home do? So we have a missing son somewhere. We got a big house. Go to chapter select. Okay. Okay. So the library tells you all the different stuff that you've found. Got it. Okay.
Halls of Anaiadaya must be here, or she needs to be found.
Silk Caverns. Looks like we're fighting spooters first. So we can either play as Linda or John. Keep playing as John, I guess. Didn't realize this was two-player either.
Chipped directly from the ancient crystal in the sanctuary. It would be the Bergsons' lifeline, a tether to pull them back home before death's fateful
Hey, good
whisper.
morning, Elio. How are you?
Filling the winding tunnels of the silk-covered caves, the acrid taste of poison lingered in the air. Spiders. Linda told herself
Doing
it was
good.
only target practice. As she
We,
waited, they must find the spirit deep.
We wrapped up Dredge yesterday. We got through that game a little bit faster than I expected. I was kind of expecting it to take all week. So we're just kind of messing around in this game for maybe just today, unless I'm really enjoying it, maybe tomorrow. And then we're planning to start a big playthrough of Metro Exodus on Monday. Yep, it's morning. I don't know what it's like outside. It's probably still gross and hot. Pale Reach DLC was... It was short. I think I got through the story of it in like an hour and a half, maybe. Now, and I said this yesterday too, I think if we had done that DLC earlier in our playthrough, I think it would have taken longer. I think we probably could have gotten 4 or 5 hours out of it. But because we had all the upgrades and everything, it went really fast. But it was still awesome. It was still a very cool DLC. The little story there kind of added to the overall story. Some of the fish were pretty cool, and it did add a couple new mechanics. But yeah, the game overall was amazing. Such a great game. We went and did the final piece of the main story game of the game and got both endings. So yeah, highly recommend it. It is that was a fantastic game. I am kind of getting some like 2D Diablo-esque vibes here. Well, not 2D, but you know what I mean. Pixel Diablo. Yeah, bad ending and good ending. Yep. Well, it depends on how you look at it. From a standard standpoint, yes. There's a bad ending and a good ending. have our special abilities anymore. That's kind of rude. Oh, we do still have that one. Okay, good. Oh boy. Spooters. Those spooters spit stuff. Yikes. Ow. These bats are evil. There we go. Can't do anything with that. Alright. Hey, we can break pots. Nice. So I wonder if there are, I wonder if there's like hidden passages and stuff. Like invisible walls that we can break through. That'd be kind of crazy. That would be kind of crazy. Ooh, more gold. More gold. No, not doing too hot on the HP. Channel 8. Hey, you never know. You never know. Okay. One difference from the tutorial little introduction thing is we're not getting health pots nearly as often. Which is bad news for me. Ooh, what's this? Okay, that'll open a treasure chest somewhere? Supposedly? Oh, I probably shouldn't open that door. Oh boy. Hey, we leveled up. Seems like we heal a little bit when we level. That's good to know. Okay. So we have a skill point. But the only other thing we can get is Shield of Thorns. This takes 2. I guess we'll get this. Sure.